God of War Ragnarok, we've all played it, we've all seen someone else get the platinum, so we know what trophies are to come and we know what the story is. So, I won't bore you all with the details, but let me just say, in today's video, I'll be getting the platinum trophy on God of War Ragnarok, potentially the best third-person story-driven game out there to date. Today, I only got the main game trophies, but if you'd like to see your boy reach that beautiful 100%, because to be honest, that 84% or whatever it is bothering the shit out of me, and play through the Valhalla DLC, then show this video some love, and I'll get that video out ASAP. Okay, let's jump straight into my experience with God of War 5's Platinum Trophy. As always, the first stage of this Platinum journey is to simply enjoy the story. Now, despite this game being out for nearly 3 years now, this is your spoiler warning, but you clicked on the video, so I hope you don't need a spoiler warning at this point. Anyways, so the story of God of War Ragnarok follows both Kratos and Atreus, as we get to play as both of them in this game, and all our beloved side characters as they battle through Fimbulwinter and eventually survive Ragnarok, the end of the Norse realms. Our first trophy was for battling a bear that actually turned out to be Atreus.
Atreus!
Yeah, a big part of Atreus' story in this game is him learning to control his god powers that tend to manifest in the shape of different animals, such as a bear here and even a wolf later on. I next got to face off against the god of thunder for the first time and repaid my blood debt.
Odin is with Atreus.
Oh no.
And with the experience I gained from that fight, I purchased my very first skill. Eventually we made it to the Dwarven realm and we put the smithing abilities of the dwarves to work for the Spit and Shine trophy. While in this realm, I also helped Mimir to right one of his many wrongs he committed under the command of the Allfather. While here, we also freed Tyr, the Norse god of war, who helps us throughout the game and ultimately tries to avoid Ragnarok as much as possible, because despite him being the Norse god of war, he hates war. That's a bit weird. After playing through the most boring mission I've ever played in an entire video game, this Atreus mission rivals the MJ missions from Spider-Man 1, and I would rather shit in my own hands and clap 20 times than replay this mission again. But we've completed the mission by taking on this giant known as Grilla and destroying her cauldron.
This way.
And finally, back in control of Kratos, we battled the mysterious Valkyrie, who actually turned out to be Freya.
We traveled to Vanaheim.
Well, guess it's just us then. One gateway to Vanaheim coming right up.
With Freya now making a momentary truce with Kratos, we set out to her home realm to free her from her imprisonment in Midgard. Throughout this journey, Kratos and Freya make amends, revealing to each other their past and how they both struggled as parents.
You think you can even begin to understand the pain of losing a child?
Yes, I do.
There was another. Before Atreus?
Her name was Calliope.
Calliope. What happened?
It was long ago.
Never mind. I shouldn't have asked.
Eventually, we came across the cause of Freya's imprisonment.
Hold on. Something's not right. Opinbera. World tree roots bound in Odin's damn knots. That's how he did it. Come on!
This beast is Nihilgun. Nihilg? I don't know. A giant worm that lives in the world tree, and once we eventually take it down, we got that trophy, and as a reward for beating her, we were given our very first enchantment. Before leaving this realm, however, I made a point to complete 2 of the side quests to save myself some time later on in stage 2. First, I found Lunda's orb. Lunda is a blacksmith friend of Brock and Sindri's, and she sent us out to get this orb saying some big, mysterious thing, and it just turned out to be a chew toy, so that was fun.
Good thing you were so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
And eventually I retrieved Heimdall, Freya's special sword, and her final connection to Odin. I then decided to continue this side quest journey by first freeing these giant flying desert jellyfish things. Yep, that's honestly exactly what it sounds like. I then was able to pet our pet wolves as Kratos for the Besties trophy, and return the Hammer of the Rebellion for that trophy.
Might not mean much with Odin's goons stomping around the city, but folks see this and they'll know we haven't completely given up. Not yet.
Atreus and Kratos has gone their own ways for a little bit, and Kratos set out to visit the Norns, basically the fates of the Norse realms, and listened as they basically told our boy Kratos that he's gonna die big time.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
But not before killing Heimdall. So to prepare for our battle against Heimdall, we set out to collect a new weapon, made by this fancy blacksmith mermaid lady. At some point, Atreus made a little trip to Asgard, where he helped Odin to uncover pieces of this mask that can somehow allow him to see the ends of the universe, or some shit like that, I'm not really sure. While here, Atreus also freed Garm, the hellhound of the Nine Realms, a mutt capable of ripping holes in the very fabric of the universe. So basically, Atreus fucked up big time. With Garm free, Hellwalkers have made their way into all the realms, and even broken Sindri's house in the realm between realms. Eventually, we defeated all those Hellwalkers and gave Atreus a lecture, and we are granted the Spy and Ways trophy.
At once, I say.
Then, to strengthen their relationship back up, Kratos and Atreus journey out to battle Garm and put him back in his place. After battling him, I think nearly 3 times and him just not dying, we eventually decided the only way to do this is by putting the soul of one of our wolf friends into Garm and turning him into Fenrir. Now it was finally time to return to Freya's homeland, where we freed both Skull and Hati, the 2 wolf giants of the sun and moon.
Good choice, lad.
And eventually stumbled into our next boss fight.
We want this, but we know how this ends. See you soon.
Well, we both know that's not true. But don't worry, Frigg. I'll be coming for you and your brother as soon as I am finished here.
Yes, it's finally time to battle against Heimdall, the herald of the Aesir gods. This basically means he can look into someone's eyes and see their intentions and their future moves. He can quite literally see the future of his opponents, meaning he can dodge just about anything thrown at him. But with our new weapon, we are able to overwhelm his senses and actually land a hit on him.
You actually hit me!
This hit was just the beginning. We beat stage 1 and try to let him off with a warning, but he just doesn't stop, so we have to put an end to him for good. First we blow off his arm, and then fight through stage 2. This is a glorious boss fight, and then we finally put an end to him for real.
Isn't who you want to be!
Kratos, that was just... I don't know if we are breaking fate, or fate's breaking us.
For some reason, I decided to go and collect the stags of the 4 seasons, essentially fancy deer, 1 for each season, and once I saved them all, I got that trophy.
That was not our aim.
I'll take what I can get.
Okay, back to the story now, and you will not believe what happened next.
Slow down, you damn spruce. I still want to hear the details on this, new way to Asgard you got. Spill it!
It's an ancient path. We can't reach it from here.
Where then?
Let me collect my things and I'll show you.
You ain't got no things. And where you going with that map, Brock? That belongs to the kid. He earned it. All you done was make passable dirt soup.
Brock, it's okay.
No, it ain't. This ain't right. All the pieces ain't welding together true. Like, what's with him calling you Loki anyway? You know that ain't his name. Hey! I'm talking to you! You never shut up!
All the things, Odin.
Yep, Tyr has been Odin this entire time, and now the best character in the entire God of War series is now dead. Rest in peace, my man, bro. You shall be missed. But now it is time for Ragnarok. We have no reason to hold back. The way to start Ragnarok was to venture to the realm of fire and lava and find our boy Surtur, one half of Ragnarok.
But you're not even...
Have you ever been in love? It's pretty good.
And by combining the godlike power in Kratos' Blades of Chaos, we transformed him into Ragnarok.
How long do you think this is gonna take?
But of course, it wasn't that simple, and we got interrupted by two Valkyries, Hyrst and Mist. Low-key probs the easiest boss fight in the entire game, so we smacked them around a little bit, and for best of them, we got another trophy. Now we just have one main story trophy left, and Ragnarok is now in full swing. In Asgard, we battle our way through all of Odin's forces and eventually have an amazing boss fight against Thor, probably the best looking battle in the entire game. But just as Thor realizes that Odin has been using him his entire life, Odin ends his own son's life.
No.
I didn't want this. I did not want this.
Yep, just like that. So we obviously had to beat the crap out of Odin, and as far as boss fights go, this one is pretty good for a story ending one. I mean, Odin uses various different elements to his advantage, but eventually we beat his ass and got our final story trophy. And it just wouldn't be fair if I didn't let y'all watch the gut-wrenching, heartstring pulling that is the end to this main story.
Father, I need to talk to you about something. There are other giants out there, and I've got to find them. I think I know where to look, but they're my responsibility. I need to do this alone. I don't want to do it alone, but I need to. It's hard to explain.
Does it frighten you?
Yeah.
That is why you must do it.
Like you taught me. Yeah.
We survived today because of your choices. Who to trust, who to call friend. Son, you are ready.
Remember our promise.
Loki will go. Atreus. Atreus remains.
Take care of everyone.
Okay, finally time for the trophy cleanup. Actually, it's a lot easier than I initially expected. So first, I crafted the dragon scale armor set. One of the best in the entire game. A lot of late game builds actually use this, and I got to battle a lot of dragons to get it, so it was pretty fun.
Now go show it off.
I then obtained the last shield I needed to, and fully upgraded at least one armor set for another trophy. I then moved on to the collectibles and returned all the lindworms to Ratatoska.
These are the dragon's offspring.
And collected one flower from each of the 9 realms.
Star blush.
I then bested all the crater hunt creatures for the invasive species achievement. And eventually managed to collect all of the apples and horns to get max health and rage. I then finally collected all the books and all the different artifacts.
Why not write your own?
Peace offering.
I then travelled back to Muspelheim once again and fully repaired the Amulet of Yggdrasil, and eventually completed all the trials of Muspelheim.
Congrats! We've gotten all.
I then had 2 bosses left. First, I beat Ginna, the only real Valkyrie boss in this game, for her trophy. This one I was stuck on her for days, but eventually I got it. And eventually I managed to beat King Hrolf. These bosses were easily the hardest in the game, and I loved every second of them, especially the other mini-bosses leading up to the King Hrolf fight. They were amazing, and I got my final relic and sword hilt from beating them. Now there is just one trophy left. This is gotten by attending Brock's funeral and witnessing the true ending of this game.
Sindri. Blackpuss.
A hole.
What?
Gets bigger the more you take away.
And with that, I got the God of War Ragnarok Platinum Trophy. Yeah, that was my experience with the God of War Ragnarok Platinum Trophy. I loved this game from start to finish, and even now as I jump back in every now and then, and I cannot wait to best the DLC later on. Let me know down below, do you have this platinum, did you enjoy it, and let me know if you want to see me 100% the DLC next. As always, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.